Hello everyone, hope you all are doing good. Today, I'm going to explain performance analytics advanced formula indicator. Okay, so what is advanced formula indicator and what are the topics we are going to cover? Let's see. So our agenda is a review of formula indicators. Okay, so just a review what are formula indicators, how we will build the formula indicators, all those things. And what are the use cases of formula indicators? So mostly when we will use formula indicators, some of the examples we will show, and the API methods. So what are the API methods available? How we use API methods in formula indicators? Okay, and let's see some practical demo. Okay, so now review of a formula indicators. Let's see what are the review of formula indicators by logging into the system. Okay, so log into the system. Okay, uh, log into your instance or customer instance. Okay, and go to performance analytics, and you have a formula indicators here. Okay, for example, percentage of new critical incidents. Okay, let's see the formula indicators of percentage of new critical incidents. Let's open it. Okay, so in the formula indicators, you will not have any indicator source. Okay, in the normal indicators, automated indicators, you have indicator source and indicator source, all these things you will have. But in the formula indicators, you will not have an indicator source. And here you have a formula, okay, which will return in a JavaScript. Okay, percentage of um, some new critical incidents. That is nothing but number of new incidents of priority one critical and number of new incidents. Okay, so this is an indicator. Okay, so you are calling the formula indicator. Formula in this formula, you are calling indicators, different indicators. Like for this one, you are using one, but you are using the breakdown for critical one. Okay, so this is an indicator and this is an indicator. Okay, so um, so and what else you can do on the formula indicators? You can apply breakdowns also. Okay, and you can see what all the indicators are contributing, what are the time series exclusions you have, what are the targets if any target is set up, what are the targets it is set up. Okay, so everything you can see here. Okay, um, now how uh, for example, what is the difference between the symbol open braces and curly braces? Okay, closed braces and curly braces. Okay, so this is like mostly applied on breakdowns. Okay, the result is breakdown. So for example, if you are using a breakdown on this indicator, okay, what are kind of breakdowns we are using? Category and assignment group. Okay, so let me show you one example. um, this means breakdowns are not applying on the numerator, and the breakdowns are applied on the uh, numerator, and breakdowns are not applied on the denominator. Okay, or something like that. Okay, so let me show you one example of breakdowns, how we will use breakdowns, and what all the situations we use breakdowns here. Okay, so here in the our notepad. Okay, so I will write an numerator um, numerator by denominator. Okay, so for example, okay, we are calculating percentile of critical incidents. New critical incidents. Okay, let's see. We have total critical incidents are okay. P1 incidents are something like 5. Okay, number of incidents is equal to some 45. Okay, so now before applying breakdown, okay, before applying breakdown, we will calculate as this one, like this numerator, okay, before applying a breakdown. Okay, before, if you don't have any breakdown, it will calculate like this. That means 5 by 45. Okay, so if you apply some breakdown, for example, if you have a network category, okay, category is equal to network. Okay, it's a breakdown. Okay, so category network P1 incidence is equal to 3. Okay, and all incidents is equal to some 23. Okay, so then if we apply a breakdown, then it will calculate as okay. Then it will calculate with the same denominator or numerator. Okay, then it will calculate as okay 3 by 23. Okay, 3 by 23, which results some value. Okay, and so if you apply a breakdown, okay, only for numerator, not for the denominator. For example, if you apply a network, I want to get 3 by 45. Here, these two are correct, but the value differs small variations, but these two you need to get a confirmation from your customer that which how you need to apply the formula. Okay, so this way you can apply and this way you can apply. Okay, so to get this one, how you need to use is you need to apply only numerator. Okay, only numerator breakdown, and for denominator you have to use this way. Okay, this way. So the breakdown applied only for numerator, not to denominator. If you don't want to apply a breakdown to any of the denominator or numerator, you have to use the curly braces. Or while selecting the breakdown, for example, um, this one, okay, for this one, okay, I will remove it. I will add browse for indicator. Okay, number of new incidents. So if you don't want to allow breakdown, just unselect this one and select this one. See, it automatically apply. If you want to allow breakdown, just check that one and select that. Okay, so in that way, okay, so it will not allow breakdowns or it will allow breakdowns. Okay, so that's one I can explain you here. And the other thing is apply time series result. Okay, so this one is also important. So apply time series results is nothing but okay. So if you are applying 7 days average, okay, average, okay, 7 running days average, okay, how it will calculate? Okay, how it will calculate is like applying time series to a to the result. You will get the result and you will have the time series. Okay, something like total P1 incidents, okay, by incidents. You will get on top of it, it will divided by 7. Okay, so in that way, it will calculate as an apply time series to result. Okay, if you uncheck this one, what will happen? It will calculate as, okay, day 1 P1 incidents by day 1 incidents, the whole by 7 plus day 2. Okay, so individually it apply for each days and it will give the result. Okay, so the both ways is also correct. Okay, the only thing is how we need to calculate, that depends. Both are correct, both ways are correct. The only thing is how we need to calculate, how we need to show the results, that's depend. Okay, that's about. And the last one, the formula indicator is like, for example, if we selected, if there is one day you will not have a numerator of new incidents is 0. Okay, so 0 by 0, so it runs as a no score. Okay, no score it will come. Okay, for that one, how you need to avoid, it will display no display in the result. Okay, for example, if I click on show analytical hub, okay, show analytical hub, if, okay, so here we don't have continuous line. Okay, so edit indicator, okay, edit indicator and render continuous line and save it. So you have a continuous line now. Okay, so if I click on here, okay, on some days there are no incidents. Okay, there are no incidents. Here it is showing 0%. Okay, so why it is showing 0%? Okay, for example, if I edit indicator and allow formula component to be null, if I uncheck this one and save it, okay, on daily, and here you have 0%. Okay, because there are no incident or nothing at all, because it is showing 0% because we selected this one and we run the jobs. Okay, so that's the reason it is showing. Okay, but the thing is, allow formula component to be null. Okay, so if you have this one and sometimes it display no score or something. Okay, no score or something. So to avoid that one and to give, and you can add like if number of new incidents. Okay, so number of new incidents equal to 0. You can write something -1. Okay, else you can display the result. Okay, something like you can create like this. Okay, see here it is, if no incident is -1 it is showing. Okay, so see -1%, or if not, it will show 0. Okay, so like that you can edit. You can have a your own if equal to 0, you can write some condition or logic of what to happen. Okay, if 0 or -1 or something, like you can return some value or some text or something like that you can return. Okay. Okay, so that's about a formula indicator review. Okay, so let's see some of the use cases. Okay, so let's see some of our let's see the use cases. What are some use cases when we are using formula indicators or something like that? Okay, the first use case is percentage. Percentage is nothing but some count of specific score by count of all score into 100. Okay, that is the formula. Examples is like percentage of priority incidents. Okay, priority incidents. For example, uh, what is the percentage? Okay, let's see. So, number of P1 incidents by, okay, by number of total incidents. Okay, so that is called percentage into 100. That is percentage of that is the example. And the second one is resolved by service desk. Okay, the percentile of tickets resolved by service desk. That is nothing but number of service desk resolved incidents by total number of total resolved incidents. Okay, this is one example of percentage of percentage. Okay, next one. Next use case is rate or ratio. It's nothing but if you need some rate. Okay, like sum of specific scores by total count of all scores. Example, average time of resolved incidents you want. Okay, and average time of closed problems you want. Okay, so how you will write? Okay, um so average time of resolved incidents, average time of resolved incidents you will write. Okay, so some duration of resolved incidents by number of resolved incidents. So this is called average of resolved incidents, or some duration of closed problems. Okay, closed problems by number of total closed problems. Okay, for example, if you have closed all problems, how many times? For example, problem number 1, it took 5 days. Problem number 2, it took 10 days. Okay, so 2 problems. Okay, so average duration of closed problems is nothing but P1 plus P2 duration. Okay, that is equal to 15 by total number of closed problems 2. This is the average duration of closed problems. This is how we will calculate it. Okay, so that is the rate. Okay, next one is periodic rate. What is periodic rate? What is rate? You saw, for example, number of requests per users. How many requests per user. You will get number of new requests per number of active users. Okay, so to get a periodic rate, you need to use time series aggregations. Okay, you need to use time series aggregations. What is time series? How you will apply? Okay, so here you see number of new requests by number of active users, that is rate. But for a periodic rate, what you need to do by apply sum by month sum or period sum. The numerator should be a period sum by month average, period average. Okay, so that is examples is monthly rate of resolved incidents per users. Okay, or quarterly rate of resolved incidents per agent. Okay, this how we will calculate is periodic rate. Okay, so monthly rate of resolved incidents per user, you see. Okay, so how we will calculate number of, we will get an indicator number of resolved incidents. This is periodic. For example, you are taking as a, this is, you need to get number of resolved incidents sum. Okay, by okay number of users. This is average. Okay, so if you are applying whatever periodic sum by month or quarterly or average month. Okay, this is how you need to create some formula indicators. So if you want to calculate monthly rate of resolved incidents per users or quarterly rate of resolved incidents per agent. So this is how you need to calculate. Okay, so these are the some examples of formula indicator where you use. Now we will see API method. What are the API methods? How we will use API methods in the formula indicator. Let's see. So for example, let's reload this page. Or okay, let's go to formula indicators. Okay, what we will open average, open age indicator or number of new incidents. Or not. API methods is can apply for any indicators, not only indicator methods or automated indicators. Okay, any indicators. Okay, you can apply for. Okay, so some examples we will see number of new incidents or something like. Okay, number of new incidents or something like this. Okay, for on this. For this, in the formula indicator, okay, this is one indicator, and duplicate it and go to now formula indicator and create a new. So you need to get a gap, target gap for new incidents. Okay, something like I'm trying to get it. Okay, so here what you need to browse for a method. This is all API methods. Okay, so you have a get a global target for specified indicator. Okay, get global target gap or global target of specified indicator. Okay, get percentage change of specified indicator. Okay, so these are all the indicator. Get the change of get the score of the specified indicator. Okay, some API methods you can on which date. Okay, so if you have any hardcode date, you can add it the date, or you can add the score start or score end. Okay, as a date parameter. Okay, for example, if I select some date and select it, so you get the score of the indicator using the particular date, or score underscore and you can do this by also. Okay, this indicator you need to browse for an indicator. Which indicator? Number of new incidents. Okay, so and use in method. Yes, I am using this one in method. Okay, so see, so you are applying the breakdowns. Okay, and method dollar symbol is the method. Okay, so in this way, you will get a score of the number of new incidents on the defined time period. Okay, on the defined time period. Like that, you have different API methods. Okay, you can get the target gap, global target, or something like that. Okay, so like this, you can use API methods in the formula indicators. Okay, that's it. That's about advanced formula indicators. That's what we can use of advanced formula indicators. Okay, thank you. Yeah, bye. Please do subscribe to get alerts for upcoming videos. Hope you will enjoy and learn ServiceNow. Thank you very much for your time.